Hello everyone, I am Emily Powell, an energy healing practitioner and functional trainer, and this video is about another tool for how to down-regulate your autonomic nervous system. This tool is affectionately called the Tickle, which I'll explain why in a moment. So this tool is all about stimulating the brain with lots of sensory input to help calm it down, because when there's a lot of sensory input coming in, it can't stay overwhelmed and fixated on something and take in all this information at the same time. And so it's a way to help the brain pause on overwhelm and take a little break via experiencing stimulation so that we can take a break from whatever we were experiencing. So this is especially helpful for ruminating thoughts and cycles and overwhelm that kind of get stuck, get spun up, and then stay spinning. That can be hard to think your way out of. And thinking your way out of a thought loop is not super productive. So finding a way to just hit the pause button and take a little break from that is super helpful, which is why I love this tool. All right, so I'm all about experience, because once you experience it, your body has some data personally. So I invite you to do it with me. This is a hands-on sensory stimulation tool, which reminds me of the game of, I don't know if you ever experienced this as a kid, the game of pretending that you cracked an egg on someone's head and it's trickling down their head. That is what this tool is about. It's about using your fingers to create soft tickling, especially on your head, neck, shoulders, and arms and back. Those are very sensitive places, especially the scalp. So doing this on someone else is pretty easy, because you can put both hands on their head and run them down their neck, even down their back, down both arms at the same time. So super awesome to do for other people, which can be helpful if your child is having a meltdown or a friend or partner is in overwhelm. But you can also do it for yourself just by accessing whatever you can reach. So I invite you to try it with me right now. And you're just gonna use soft fingertips, go as slow or as fast as feels most stimulating. You can run down your arms, you can run down your neck, and continue just creating soft tickling for several minutes. It's a lot of information for the brain to take in, and so it's gonna be kind of focused on that, especially the more ticklish you can make it. Now, a note with this tool: whenever we are processing trauma or false beliefs or whatnot, we're upgrading, weeding our garden by cleaning out false beliefs. The goal isn't to hurry and get rid of them because we're mad at them, get them out of the way as quickly as possible because we don't like them and we don't want to have to deal with or address them. The goal is to go through whatever the process is that's needed for those to release. And sometimes that can include crying and journaling, acknowledging and realizing and noticing what is involved, what beliefs are involved, what emotions are involved. And sometimes that can be done pretty quickly, within a minute or two, and then you're all done. Sometimes if it's something a lot bigger, it can take longer than that. It can take several hours or days, weeks, however long it takes to work through. So in that case, sometimes we need to take breaks. So we go into something, identifying, acknowledging, releasing, whatever methods you're using, and then sometimes we need to take a break. So you just set the intention of like, don't worry, I'll come back and help you. And you take a little break and shift to something else. And so that's where a tool that helps the system pause and step out is really helpful. So that's where this would be helpful. This is also helpful whenever you experience ruminating thoughts that kind of just keep going and you can't, it's difficult to get the brain to switch and look somewhere else. Then you can just whip out the trickle tickle and help your system calm down and be able to focus your attention elsewhere. Also helpful at night when getting ready to go to bed and fall asleep. Same thing if you're experiencing spinning thoughts or ruminating thoughts, can help the system calm down with sensory input. All right, enjoy it. I hope you like that.